Welcome to the funk section of the drumming system. Now this is where we're going to have a lot of fun. Funk music is very cool. I find that when I ask new students of mine what kind of music they listen to, aside from the obvious when they say rock, usually the second thing they say is funk, and it usually quite surprises me, especially for the younger guys that are like 15 and under. Funk music began in the 1960s and is still very popular to this day. Bands such as James Brown, Tower of Power, Earth, Wind & Fire, Sly and the Family Stone are some great funk bands to check out. Some of my favorite funk drummers include David Garibaldi, Clyde Stubblefield, Jabo Starks, Dennis Chambers, and many, many more. Be sure to check out some of these great funk drummers. Another cool thing about funk music is that word cool. Everybody sort of somehow associates the word cool with funk, something funky. Well, I'm not going to get into a huge history lesson of funk, because we'll be here for 6 days if I do that. But basically, when I try to sum up to some of my students what funk drumming is it's really adding a more rhythmic element to maybe some basic rock beats. Now what I mean by that is we're going to take some rather simple patterns and we're going to start getting a little fancier with them. Maybe putting some snare drums on the E's or the Ah's if we're counting 16th notes. Maybe putting some bass drums on the E's or the Ah's. One thing that I hear a lot in funk is the term upbeat or offbeat, when you're playing rhythms no longer on the quarter note or on the eighth note as much. Sometimes things get a little fancier that way when we start playing the bass drum and the snare on different parts of the bar. This becomes really interesting and a lot of fun, because now not only are your beats sounding cool, it just makes you want to play funk music. So let's take a look at this very cool style of music and let's dig in to the funk.